Hi guys. I just wanted to talk about Stitched in Style Frankie. A little backstory on my dolls, I guess, is as as a kid I really liked Monster High. I have a bunch. Well, not a bunch, but like a decent amount for being a kid and not really having that much money. And I recently got back into Monster High. I've been getting some G3 dolls that I really like. And this is the first more affordable collector doll that I've been interested in, and that has been like more available. The ones on Mattel Creations website, they're either a little too expensive for me, sold out, or I just don't like them. So, but then I saw this one came out, and it's just like, it was crazy because you saw the leaks and then the stock photos, and then it was like, oh, she's coming out. Like, it was so quick for me, and I'm like, I felt like I had to make the decision the day she came out because I didn't want her to sell out. I have a feeling she's not sold out yet, but that's that. Whatever. I have her. I really wanted her because of kind of the dress reference to Sweet 1600 Frankie from G1, because she was like maybe my second Monster High doll ever. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so similar. And I just want to collect their doll just because they're nice. I don't know. um, so I got her. I'm. I wouldn't say I'm upset with her. I guess I don't understand why certain things were done certain ways. So overall, she's nice, but unfortunately, and this is in other videos I've noticed, this strand of hair on this side, it was tucked into her headpiece. So now it has like this wavy texture, whereas the one on this side was out in her packaging and is pretty straight. And now it has like this weird waviness here, and I really don't like that because it looks a little weird with the one strand back and the one forward. So I pulled it out, and yeah, so it's like maybe I need to learn how to straighten hair. I don't know. She's just a more expensive doll, so I didn't really think I'd have to worry about doing her hair. Maybe that was a bad assumption on my part. And like my second thing is, so when you got her, her bun had this tail of hair. I tucked it in the back here and like kind of spread it out so it like looked nicer, like laid flatter. And it also covered up some of like the little plastic parts, like you can see it poking through over here. Well, maybe not on camera, you can't see it as easily, but the plastic parts that you cut to get her head free from the box, I tucked it over so it helped cover that. So that's something you can do, but I just wish maybe they could have slicked it down back here and packaged her with her hair like this. I mean, it's not a big deal that I had to do it. It ended up working out to cover the plastic bits, but yeah. It's just like the hair, I feel like could have been a little differently packaged. And then this is my other complaint, is the dress. Obviously, like, you can see what you're gonna get, but maybe it's just because I'm a little like particular about certain things, but I don't like how from the side and from the back you can see the black underneath part here. I'm really not liking that because it's like it's not lining up with this over piece of like the main portion of the skirt. And speaking of, because it is so like, I guess it's a doll, but like revealing here, I wish they would have gave her like an undersuit instead of just like this little dress part. I mean, I just don't like the separation here. I kind of wish maybe the tulle was a part of this piece. That's really my complaint with the dress, is that, but otherwise it's not too bad. She is very pretty. It's just like little things where it's kind of like, I spent $50 on this doll. I don't want to have to worry about like trying to fix things or like constantly reposition. Like I just, and this like turns quite a bit. Like I'm looking at her picture here and it looks like it's more towards the front of the front of her side. So I do it like that. We'll turn her to the side. And thankfully you can't really see the dark underlayer, but like here in the back you definitely can see where it doesn't line up, and I just don't like that. But if you really keep it a certain way, it's not going to be noticeable when you have her on the shelf. So yeah. So overall she's nice, but I feel like $50 might have been a little bit much. She's nice, but she didn't come with any accessories, and quite frankly, okay, sorry. I wish they could have done these like little, what are supposed to be metal bits, these silver pieces. I wish they could have made them like chrome silver, so they like kind of were shiny instead of just like sorry, I'm talking a little too fast for my mouth to keep up. Then just this silver plastic. I wish it could have been like, you know, silver chrome, like kind of shines in the light, you know. But otherwise she is nice. Same thing with the bolts. I wish they could have done that. And the reason I say that, is because I brought over my sweet 1600 Frankie. Ignore the hair. I had to try and redo it because it was not how it was supposed to be, because she was, like I said, a childhood doll. So I tried to do what I could with her hair. I am not a hairstylist at all. You know, some of this tinsel's getting a little wacky, but yeah. So you can very much see the similarities in her dress. It's pretty much the same print, just smaller. And it has the tulle underneath, and it's all bunched weird. So yeah, you can definitely see the inspiration. I really love this Frankie. This one is actually my only G1 Frankie. But this one's like collector, so I'm not including her. I think she would look better with red lipstick, but she would have looked way too similar to this. So I get it, but at the same time, it would have pulled in the red with her dress very nicely. Okay, so I have one last guest, which we'll rotate this way actually. She does not have a stand, so we will see how this goes. We have my G3 Frankie. This is my only G3 Frankie too, so okay, let me back up a little here. So she actually reminds me of her too. Oh my gosh, my bad. I did not mean that. I know they go by they. Just ignore that. I was talking about them as being she, so now I accidentally did it, but so they actually, the crown is very much like similar. The headband pieces, you know, you can see that like right away. And like this Frankie over here has long earrings because they're needles. These are pretty long. They're not needles, but it's still like that long silver earring here. And even so, the silver lipstick on her is very dark and almost like there's a black underneath. And clearly the silver on G3 is more silver, light silver, has the glitter in it, you know, where this is more of like a shiny kind of thing and this is more glittery. Yeah, and by the way, I did my Frankie's hair so it held the crown. Just if you're curious, it's a braid and I tucked it under her little fuzzy piece there to cover it up. So yeah, that's how her crown is staying in. Yeah, it's just like, yet again, plaid print, you know. These two Frankies that I have really remind me of this collector Stitched in Style Frankie. So yeah, people are saying also about Threadarella. I do not have her, obviously, as I had said before about what dolls I kind of have. I can see that too, obviously. another clear one. It's definitely between Sweet 1600 and Threadarella that are the most similar. I mean, look at the makeup even on these guys. Like, ghouls. Sorry. I'm just used to calling people okay, you know what? This is gonna be a little hard because the lighting is not good in here. But she has blue up in the corners and then silver at the top. And guess what? She has blue at the top over here and silver above that and even below it. I never realized they did eyeshadow below the lash line. I guess I just never paid attention to that. And here we are with her, who has... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep making this mistake. I'm so sorry. We have this non-binary Frankie who has, obviously it's glittery, but blue eyeshadow and then silver. That's what I mean. It's like, it's very similar. I'm so sorry about messing up the pronouns on G3 Frankie. I think, you know, it's still something to get used to because I grew up with Frankie going by she, so now it's something I have to adjust to, and it's a little hard when they have characters with the same name who are like, you know, basically the same monster from different universes. Like, they have very similar personalities yet, but you know, just something I have to get used to, and just no, I don't mean it on purpose, you know. It's just an accident. Oh my gosh, the tinsel low-key driving me crazy. Yeah, you can see she's old. Her hair is like yellowing. It's not good. Not good. But yeah, you can very much see the similarities. But along with the dress here, sorry to flash you guys, but she has a little... Her dress has this bodysuit that's connected in. I wish they would have done that with this Frankie instead of just having the two dress layers. I wish this all would have been like layered and connected like this dress is over here, and then had the bodysuit underneath as like, it'd be shorts instead of like a whole bodysuit because she has this like crop top. But yeah, and it's like, if they could have done silver bolts, like these bolts look so good. She's missing her earrings, like I said. She's been through it. She really has been through it. Even her eyebrows starting to chip. So, oh, another difference we can point out. A difference is this Frankie does not have light brown eyebrows. They're more of like a black, maybe? Whereas this Frankie has brown eyebrows. Very noticeably brown eyebrows. Frankie over here has like gray-ish, maybe. I don't know if they're gray or black for both of them, but yeah, I wanted to just talk about Stitched in Style Frankie and just like go over her a little bit. Like, it's not a review, it's more of just a chat on how I'm feeling about her and things I've kind of noticed with my other Frankies in my collection. So, yep. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else there is to talk about with her. I'm glad I got her. She's my first collector's doll. Another thing, actually, while I'm thinking about it, is like the little tie here. It gets a little annoying because it like comes over on her shoulders. I haven't like seen that. I mean, if it weren't a tie, it'd probably end up being Velcro though, or it could have been like a little snap. Like, you know how they have like those tiny little things that snap together? Could have been that. But yeah, so just my little overview on her. She's cute. I'm glad I got her first collector doll for me. Not sure where I'm going to put her. My top shelf that I have is full of G3 besides Calliope. She's a little tall to fit in the other shelves. Then I have like 3 with my G1, and the bottom one of the 3 has my like playsets. Like I have the Coffin Bean and Spectra's bed, and then I have Claudine that came with the Coffin Bean there, and Spectra, who I sat on her bed. And then I have like I Heart Shoes Cleo, or whatever that line was called, where she came with like 3 pairs of shoes. I have her sitting on the little couch because I don't have a stand for her now. So I have Katrine down there too because I'm running out of stands. I only have so many. I need to order like new ones and then reorganize the shelves to make them fit with the rest or something. But I don't know where I'm going to put her. I thought about maybe I can clear off an area on my desk and kind of just have her at my desk. I don't know. It's hard to say right now. I'm running out of space. And I don't even have that big of a collection. It's just me, for G3, it's me getting dolls that I like, and I have to like really make sure I like them before I get them. My next doll I want to get from G3 is, why did I forget what she's called? Oh my gosh. Cleo with Hisette and Tut, is it Day at the Mall? Like the pet pack? I don't remember what it's called. That's, oh, Fabulous Pets. I want to get that Cleo, and as of now, that's kind of like it for the G3 dolls, because I need to like slow it down. Other than her, the only ones I'd be interested in getting are Iridescent, Laguna, and Claudine, just to complete the Iridescent collection. I already have the other 3, being Cleo, Draculaura, and Frankie over here. So that's like kind of the only reason I'd want them, and then I just have one of the main characters, and Iridescent was like one of the better fashion lines, I guess, for Skulltimate Secrets. I do like the Skulltimate Secrets locker. Anyway, this is getting very off topic, but yeah, basically I'll have to find a space for her, and yeah. So thanks for chatting. You're not really chatting because it's just me talking, but thanks for listening, and I guess just let me know your thoughts of all this, and maybe I'll see you later. Bye.